From the inspired minds of creative geniuses come the chilling tales of horror. But what happens when these spine-tingling stories seep beyond the screen and into reality? Imagine actors tormented by nightmares, jolting awake at the witching hour, or sets cursed with inexplicable accidents and eerie occurrences. Today we delve into the unsettling accounts from movie sets, where the line between fiction and reality blurs, bringing horror truly home. Join us as we uncover the eerie legend and real-life mysteries that haunt some of the most infamous film productions, proving that sometimes the terror doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling. The 2012 film The Possession stands out in the horror genre for its unique incorporation of Jewish folklore, rabbis, and a cursed die box that latches onto a young girl. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, one of the film's stars, is well versed in the paranormal, having played a father on the TV series Supernatural. However, the unsettling events that transpired on the set of The Possession left even the experienced Morgan deeply unnerved. The eerie occurrences began with lights mysteriously exploding, an inexplicable cold draft sweeping through its closed sets. Yet the most terrifying incident happened when the storage facility housing all the movie's props caught fire and was completely consumed by the flames. The ensuing investigation revealed no signs of arson or electrical faults, leaving the cause of the fire officially undetermined. Intriguingly, among the items destroyed was the die box used in the film. The incident heightened the cast and crew's fears, leading them to oppose replacing the die box, convinced it was cursed. Their collective unease and refusal underscore the strange and sinister atmosphere that seemed to haunt the production, blurring the lines between the movie's fiction and more chilling reality. Jeffrey Dean Morgan himself has recounted his discomfort during filming, noting the chilling parallels between the scripted terror and the off-screen incidents. The unexplained phenomena and the devastating fire were enough to leave an indelible mark on all involved. The story of The Possession thus serves as a testament to the unsettling power of horror, where the boundaries between the imagined and the real can blur, leaving a lasting impact on those who dare to bring such stories to life. The Conjuring is a chilling film based on the true story of the Perron family, who endured unexplained ghostly activity in their Rhode Island home during the 1970s. Intriguingly, several members of the Perron family visited the movie set during filming. However, Carolyn Perron, the family matriarch, refused to set foot near the set, and with good reason. The production was plagued by a series of eerie and inexplicable events that left cast and crew members deeply unnerved. During one visit by the Perron family to the set, a powerful wind suddenly whipped up and swirled around them. Crew members standing nearby were baffled, as the trees just opposite remained perfectly still, unaffected by the gusts. This unsettling phenomena was just the beginning. A few days later, the hotel where the actors and crew were staying caught fire, forcing an urgent evacuation of everyone inside. The cause of the blaze was never fully determined, adding another layer of mystery to the eerie atmosphere surrounding the film. James Wan, the director of The Conjuring, has had his own unsettling tale from production. He recalls working late one evening in his office when his dog began growling at something unseen. Despite Wan's thorough search of the room, he found nothing that could explain the dog's agitation. Yet the animal continued to growl, fixated on an invisible presence across the room, as if sensing an entity that Wan could not see. Vera Farmiga, who portrayed paranormal investigator Lorraine Warren, experienced her own spine-chilling moments. She refused to take the script home, citing an overwhelming sense of unease. Farmiga found herself unable to read the script at night, paralysed by an inexplicable fear whenever she tried. One particularly disturbing incident involved her laptop. Upon opening it, she discovered 3 slashes across the screen resembling claw marks, as if some kind of creature had dragged its paw across it. The production of The Conjuring was rife with such unnerving occurrences, creating an atmosphere where the line between the film's terrifying narrative and reality seemed to blur. These incidents underscore the disturbing nature of the story they were bringing to life, making the experience of working on the film as haunting as the movie itself. The events on the set of the 1979 movie The Amityville Horror were nearly as terrifying as the real-life haunting that inspired the film. Starring James Brolin and Margot Kidder, the movie was based on the true story of the Lutz family, who experienced a series of frighteningly paranormal events in their home in Amityville, New York. Brolin was initially hesitant to accept the role, but a strange occurrence changed his mind. One morning, while reading the script and reaching a particularly scary section, a pair of his trousers suddenly fell off a hanger, startling him so much that he jumped out of his chair. This eerie incident convinced him to take on the role. The haunting atmosphere continued into the 2005 remake of the film, with Ryan Reynolds stepping into Brolin's shoes. Just before filming began, a dead body washed up on the shore near the movie set, casting a grim shadow over the production. As filming progressed, Reynolds and other cast members of the crew found themselves waking up at exactly 3:15 a.m. The precise time the real-life murders occurred during the real-life events of the Amityville Horror. This unsettling pattern added a layer of real terror to the filming experience. Additionally, the crew experienced several other strange and unexplained incidents. Equipment would malfunction inexplicably, and strange sounds were often heard on the set, with no identifiable source. Some crew members reported feeling an oppressive presence in certain areas, making them reluctant to work the set themselves. James Brolin has shared that during the production of the original film, he and other cast members often felt cold, eerie sensations when they were in certain parts of the set. Margot Kidder also experienced unsettling feelings, describing a constant sense of being watched. Ryan Reynolds later recounted his experiences during the 2005 remake, noting that the reoccurring 3:15 a.m. wake-up time was one of the most disturbing aspects of the shoot. This consistent phenomenon, coupled with the eerie occurrences on set, blurred the lines between fiction and reality, making the cast and crew feel like they were part of a real-life horror story. Both versions of the Amityville Horror were surrounded by an atmosphere of fear and mystery, reflecting the dark and disturbing events that inspired the film. These real-life incidents added an extra layer of authenticity to the horror depicted on screen, leaving a lasting impression on everyone involved in the productions. Arguably the most well-known horror movie of all time and a seminal film of the 70s, The Exorcist is shrouded in tales of an eerie curse that seemed to haunt its production and beyond. The set of this iconic film witnessed numerous creepy and inexplicable events, fostering a chilling atmosphere both on and off the screen. One of the most unsettling incidents involved Irish character actor Jack McGovern, who portrayed Burke Dennings in the movie. Just days after completing his scenes, McGovern died unexplicably, adding to the ominous aura surrounding the film. His death was not an isolated incident. During the movie's production, a special effects worker and a security guard also died under mysterious circumstances. The strangeness did not end there, though. The entire set of The Exorcist burned down for no apparent reason, forcing the crew to rebuild it from scratch. The cause of the fire was never determined, but it contributed to a growing sense of dread and paranoia among the cast and crew. The bizarre occurrences prompted director William Friedkin to take drastic measures. He enlisted a priest to perform a real-life exorcism on the set in an attempt to cleanse it of any malevolent forces. Despite the religious ceremony, the curse seemed to persist, casting a long shadow over the film. The curse's reach appeared to extend beyond the set, affecting those who watched the completed movie when The Exorcist hit the cinemas. Several audience members reportedly suffered heart attacks during screenings, overwhelmed by the film's intense and terrifying scenes. Some theatres even provided Exorcist bath bags for viewers who couldn't handle the horror. Further adding to the film's mystique, actress Linda Blair, who played the possessed girl Regan, experienced significant emotional and physical stress due to her demanding role. The rigours of filming left her with lasting impact, and she received numerous death threats from religious zealots who believed the film was blasphemous. Additionally, Ellen Burstyn, who played Regan's mother, sustained a permanent spinal injury during a stunt gone wrong. The moment was captured on film and remains in the final cut, adding a real-life layer of pain to the already harrowing narrative. The production was plagued by delays and accidents, with many crew members reporting a constant sense of unease and fear. The combination of these incidents fueled the legend of the film's curse, making it as infamous as the film itself. In summary, The Exorcist remains as a landmark in horror cinema, not only for its groundbreaking content, but also for its pervasive sense of dread that seemed to accompany its creation. The tales of death, disaster, and inexplicable phenomena surrounding the film has cemented its reputation as one of the most cursed productions in Hollywood history, leaving an indelible mark on all who were involved. These spine-chilling tales from the sets of these iconic horror movies remind us of the terrifying power of the genre that can seep beyond the screen. Thank you for joining us on this eerie journey through the haunted history of some of Hollywood's most infamous productions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories from the eerie underbelly. And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that happen behind the scenes. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep the lights on.